Hey, we're actually here in sunny Melbourne. As you can see, it's actually been bucketing down with rain, blowing anywhere from 95 to 120 km/h winds, and we've just been up at a place called Dargo with the Explore Life crew, having a look around up there and enjoying it. Anyway guys, you're probably wondering where we've been. Well, we've been a little bit busy. We've had a bit going on in our life. We got our caravan and we've cleaned it all up and decided to put it on the market. It's sitting in a car lot in Brizzy at the moment, for anyone that wants to go and view it, and it's only $120,000. So you're getting a full 23.6 foot van. If you go back through our channel, you'll be able to see the full walk around inside and outside of the van, and it's only 2 years old. But yeah, it's a $175,000 van going for 120 grand. Pretty cheap. We've also sold the canopy from the back of our car, so now we've got a tub on the back and it's driving like a real little pig. It's bucking and feeling every single hole that we hit. Obviously we've done the leaf springs and put in an extra leaf, and we've done it up for carrying weight, which we have no weight at the moment. So we have a new canopy coming, and we will do some videos on that and you will get to see it. While we're in Melbourne at the moment is we're picking up our new van. We picked that up on Friday, so we'll do a little bit of filming, and from there we're actually going to head up to Mildura, and which is country Victoria, and we're going to get our 12 volt, well, we're going to get our Starlink converted to 12 volt. Now I'm tossing up whether to just put it straight on the van, or like we did with the last one, or put it on the roof rack, so that while we travel we have our dish and we've always got internet no matter where we are. Anyway, we'll sort that out on next Monday while we're in Mildura. Coming up in this video is we've went to Mount Buffalo and went up there and had a good look around. Took Roz to what was a little bit of snow for the first time ever. She never touched snow in her life. And we went to Peppo pumpkin seed farm, which was pretty interesting, and we bought a few little goodies from there. There's a couple of other little things that we'll throw into the video, but I hope you enjoy it. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button down the bottom and click on the little finger. Give us a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm of YouTube, but also we're getting closer to that 8,000. I think we're sitting around the 7, 8, so we're only a couple of hundred off of 8,000. Let's push it up to 10,000, guys. Anyway, get on and help us out.
Check this out. What's going on here? Dave's fueling up. Where's our canopy gone? Where's the canopy, babe? Did we lose it on the way down from Bribey?
No, I sold it.
We also just want to do a great big shout out to our friends up at Bribey Island, Sean and Tanya and his family, for having us for the last few weeks. It was great having a place to stay, but thank you very much for everything. But now our new journey begins. We're heading south to Melbourne to pick up our new caravan. We're going to stop on the way down to see some friends, and we'll just take you along for the ride. Who knows what we might see or find along the way. We've just left Coffs Harbour. We stayed there overnight in a just a motel. It wasn't too bad. It was 130 bucks for the night, but we don't have the van on the back. That's why we had to crash at a motel.
The hotel, very, very old. It's like one of those 1970s style hotels where you drive under the carport sort of thing to get into it. Very old decor sort of thing, but had a smart TV, free Wi-Fi. The bed was reasonably comfortable.
Yeah, it was pretty comfy. Fridge, microwave.
Yeah, so for 130 bucks you cannot whinge. I'd stay there again.
And there was a pub across the road called the Coast Hotel. It's just on the main drag as you come through Coffs Harbour. But we went over there for dinner. I had a special linguine pasta that was on the specials board, and it had like a crunchy schnitty on top. It was actually quite nice.
And I had the 400 gram rump, chips and mashed potato with Diane sauce. But they did have a T-bone, 350 gram T-bone special. I think it was about 35 bucks.
Yeah.
It came with mash, broccoli and all the stuff you don't like. So I opted for the $40 rump instead. That way I could order what I wanted. But yeah, no, we're heading
ourselves, but we're just stopping in to see some friends and family along the way, and yeah, just have a good journey down.
Our friends we were supposed to be staying with tonight and tomorrow night decided to leave and go to the Monday bash early, so short destinations, you suck.
All good, guys, we'll catch you on the way back.
Yeah, make sure you got me Chrissy present from last year.
Every time that my mind slip, I just see my past life. Having dreams in a dream, I wonder why I carried on with the things that made you lose your mind. There's no way I can undo what I've done. Can we be strangers again, start fresh like a mom?
Hey guys, so we're here at Peppo Farm, which is a pumpkin seed place. Right, it's in Ovens, just outside of, well, it's on the Alpine Way, just outside of Bright, about an hour south of Albury. So we're going to go on in and see what they do. Apparently they do tastings and all that sort of stuff, and we'll see what sort of produce they have. So come on in. Hey guys, we're at Peppo Farm in Ovens, which is in the Alpine region of Victoria, about an hour south of Albury Wodonga.
Correct.
I've got Sarah here. How are you, Sarah?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Could you just tell us a little bit about what you have here and what we've actually stumbled across?
Yeah, so we are the only producer of pumpkin seeds in Australia. Ours are pumpkin seeds, not pepitas. People are more familiar with pepitas. In Australia, they're all imported from China. So we're rather different and special in what we do. A pepita comes from a normal table pumpkin, where you eat the flesh, you have a white seed, and you have a pepita inside. Our pumpkin has no flesh, and it's grown purely for the seed, and the pumpkin itself is not edible.
Can you plant those seeds and they turn into pumpkins?
No. So we
Okay.
activate them because a lot of people have trouble with nuts and seeds with digestion, so we activate them to make them easier to digest, but it means they will not sprout.
Okay, well what sort of things do you have in this shop? I can see a lot of lotions and potions and packets
Yep.
of stuff, so
So-
what can you do with pumpkin seeds?
So here on this site we have our pumpkin seed range, so we've got natural pumpkin seeds, and then we do a lot of different flavours. So we've got roasted, lightly salted, wood smoked, mild chili, and hot Cajun, and my daughter's favourite, Belgian dark chocolate.
Belgian dark chocolate?
Yep. And we also work in partnership with a lot of other Australian farmers, and we do other nuts and seeds. So we try not to import anything from overseas here.
So is a pumpkin seed a healthy
Yes.
thing, is it?
Yep. So 20 grams of pumpkin seeds, which is about a tablespoon, contains your daily intake of magnesium as an average adult, half your daily zinc needs, iron and selenium.
Okay.
Whereas that's 5 times what a pepita has, because a normal pumpkin is grown for the flesh, that's the healthiest part to eat. Ours is grown for the seed, so the seed is the healthiest part to
So
eat.
you hear about superfoods and that, you could almost put pumpkins in a superfood
You
sort of
can.
category.
Yep. Lots of different uses for them. Some people like to toss them through their muesli, salads. You can cook with them. We've got bakers who use them. There's lots of different ways to eat them.
So just explain for people like myself that don't fully understand. So you grow the seed or you grow the pumpkin that get the seeds out of? How do you come up with the seed?
So we grow the seed and we keep some of that seed back for the next year's crop. We'll grow seedlings and then we plant the seedlings. It's a summer crop, so we're getting ready for that now.
Yeah, right. Okay,
So in the summer, we have a field planted across the road here that people can go and visit. Has a little pumpkin patch, and we plant sunflowers over there for people to go and have a look at the sunflowers.
okay, now just one. So are they got to be grown in a cold? Obviously, we're in a cold sort of area where we are. So is this the ideal climate for pumpkin seeds, or can they be grown anywhere else in Australia? Or
And they like this region, so we grow an heirloom variety of pumpkin called Styrian pumpkin, and it's native to Slovenia and Austria. So this part of Victoria is very similar to that part of Europe, so they grow really well here. Like I said, it's a summer crop, so they like hot days and cool nights, which is usually what we have in the summer. So temperatures here in the summer anywhere from 30 to 45 degrees, and then the nights are around the mid-teens usually. Obviously, farming is not an exact science.
okay, so pumpkins aren't what's that word I'm looking for? They're not natural to Australia. They're obviously
No,
imported.
that's correct.
Oh, okay, right. I never knew that. All right. Now, some things that you do here, do you do like little tours or do you do tastings?
Yes.
What do you actually offer here?
We do tastings here in store. We also have bus groups that come through, so you can book a tour group. A lot of cyclist groups, Tour Divines, they come in. We have a lot of buses that book in the spring. So we can do a tasting for anyone who walks in, but if you've got a group of sort of 15 or more, we recommend that you ring and book and let us know how many people are coming so we can have enough staff available to do that.
Are you open all year round, and
We
what
are.
sort of timings?
So we're open normal business hours, 9 to 5 Monday to Friday, 10 till 4 on the weekends. We're only closed Christmas and Boxing Day.
And do the seeds grow all year round, or are they only
No,
a certain time?
Just a summer crop. So
Summer
we
crop?
plant around November, December. We try and have them all planted by Christmas, and then we harvest around April. But again, that's dependent on the weather.
Well, I notice there's a lot of boxes in the back. Are you packaging them up to send them out Australia-wide, or do you send them overseas?
No, we can't send overseas at this point, but we do ship Australia-wide, and we have 500 stockists around the country that stock our product as well. So you can find our stockists on our website, or you can order online as well. We do a range of oil and flour as well, which is all processed on this site. From our window, when you do a tasting, you can see our whole facility. So you can, depending on what we're doing, you can see the boys making chocolate or pressing oil. We have our product of seeds, which a lot of people put in salads and different recipes. We have a range of flour. So we started pressing oil, and from what is left from the oil, we are left with what we call a press cake. So this is what we call a press cake. We get 8 of these in a press, and we mill that into flour. So we try not to waste anything here.
Wow.
So from this we make a flour used for baking. Crumbing, anything you crumb in breadcrumbs, you can crumb in our flours.
So you can just use any of these flours as if you're just using like plain flour or self-raising flour?
they're gluten-free.
Yep.
So you can switch out a third and you won't affect your recipe. If you do want to use solely our flours or more than a third, you will have to adjust your recipe accordingly.
Okay, yeah.
We do have lots of recipes on our website as well. I think we've got in excess of 60 recipes on there now.
Yep.
So
And here's a
lots of
few
things.
little examples
There's-
here.
Yep. And the pumpkin seed flour in particular is 49% protein. So people
Wow.
are using that in protein shakes, smoothies, acai bowls, bliss balls, protein bars, all those sorts
Oh,
of
yeah,
things.
that's a good idea actually.
Or they're just adding it to their normal food to get that extra protein. The pumpkin seed oil in particular is good for treating prostate issues. It's clinically proven to shrink enlarged prostates by up to a third.
7 simple uses. Drizzle over a salad, dressing with vinegar,
Mustard and lemon juice.
roasting vegetables, drizzle over pasta, dip for sushi. Ice cream topping.
Correct.
Okay.
It tastes like pistachio
Yeah.
on vanilla ice.
So here's another one. So this hazelnut one, using cream-based desserts like cheesecake and creme brulee. Drizzle over ice cream.
You can also add it to hot chocolate.
Oh wow.
So you can add an oil to anything except water. So we've got the body moisturising oils. They are like you would use any more body oil. You apply it to your skin and rub it in. So one is just apricot kernel oil and pumpkin oil, and the other one has some extra nut and seed oils as well.
Wow.
So that's personal preference, and we do have samples so that people can pick which they like the best. We have a range of vinegar that's made by a man locally in Stanley, and he supplies all of that, and we bottle that on site here.
Well, thank you very much for that, Sarah. It's been very informative. We're going to have a bit of a look around, and we're actually going to do a bit of a taste test with you. Then we'll go outside and do a little bit of filming. But yeah, it's very interesting. So guys, if you're ever in this particular area, drop on in. And we're only off the, it's a Newell highway, is it? No, what's the highway?
The
main?
Hume.
The Hume. So we're only about, 30, 40 minutes off the Hume?
Yeah, about that. We're on the Snow Road.
Yeah, so even if you're just driving from Albury down to Melbourne, just veer off and call in and have a bit of a look. But thank you very much, Sarah. Appreciate
you.
your time.
Why won't you follow me home? I know I can't make you mine. Yes, I ran out of town. There's no hope for me. I fell down the bottom, and so I fell down way deep. But if I can't have the real you, then let me make a 3D print of you.
So So we're up at Mount Buffalo, up on the top here. The view, obviously there's a lot of fog rolling in now, but when we got up here the view was quite good. Roz did film a little bit of it. We'll see what it comes out like, but
It's 7 degrees up here.
And Roz is shivering. I've got my Sunday best on, my shorts and my thongs.
And I've got my little teddy hoodie on here. But the sun's out. It is actually quite nice.
It is, it's beautiful.
It's quite nice, but it is 7 degrees. I could feel it in my bones. But a beautiful spot.
That fog just came in.
Yeah. Nice little walkway up here. A few little lookouts along the edge.
This is Bent's Lookout, 1,300 metres above sea level.
Bent's Lookout. So looking back that way, there's the top of the chalet up there. Go up these stairs.
Yeah, that's a good view. Australian Alps.
Beautiful. Anyway guys, if you're in the area, come for a drive up to Mount Buffalo. Beautiful, beautiful views. Amazing. The Gorge, Mount Buffalo National Park, Bent's Lookout, Gorge Walk, Echo Point Lookout, Underground River Track. Right. But this is the car park here. And obviously you can come up and do bushwalks, look at the views, or there's the chalet up there. To find out if it's actually open. I don't think it's open. Maybe it's closed now until next season. Who knows? And I'll have a look over here on what this is. Just another walking track. The Monolith Lake Catani Viewpoint and Lake Catani Campground. Oh look, swimming. Who the hell wants to swim up here? No dogs allowed. Fishing, lookouts, bike riding. Echo Point Lookout. Hang glider lookout 150 metres. Hang glider launch site 200 metres. Unprotected cliffs and slippery rocks.
There's obviously a waterfall down there.
Wow, look at those rocks. They're amazing. Look at the cold coming off those rocks.
Probably see those rocks.
Wow, beautiful. Oh, I'm seeing snow for the first time. Oh, it's just like ice in the freezer. How do you make a snowball?
You got to get it and cup it together.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay, here's my snowball. It's only a little baby one.
From there, I bet you can't hit me.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again. I want to make a big one. Hang on. Put the GoPro down. This is a hard one. Check this, my big snowball.
How close do you want to go?
I'm just going to stand over here. Do you reckon I can get Dave? Ouch, that hurt. So this is called Cresta Valley. Toboggan slope. It's pretty cool. It's beautiful up there though. And it's 5 degrees.
Sit down, obsessed with myself. Wanna hit the reverse on what's broken. Can we be strangers against our fresh like a morning? But what's so bad about that?
So guys, that was Mount Buffalo National Park. It is the end of snow season, but we're in the area and we thought we'd come for a drive up here anyway because I haven't seen snow before. Pretty exciting seeing some snow on the side of the ground. It's 5 degrees up here still at the moment, so it is a little bit chilly and it's windy. Yeah, the clouds are coming in. It's been raining the last couple of days apparently. but it was good to come up here and have a look around.
Summer was a little bit cold and didn't really want to get out of the car.
Nah, I got out and felt that icy. It was just ice. It wasn't sno. Icy, icy snow.
Well, no, we were in August.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, August.
So,
So,
yes, yeah, it had...
well and truly gone.
But yeah, if you are in the area and it's not snow season, or if you want to come up here snow season, it'll probably be super busy. But there's still snow on the side of the road.
And down in the bushes.
Yeah, down in the bushes. But it was a nice drive up here. It didn't take us too long to get up here.
No, not at all.
There you have it, Mount Buffalo.
Last of the snow melt.
So on our way back down Mount Buffalo, we've come across a rock, and it's a Torpedo Rock. Yeah, check it out, Dave.
I fell down the bottom, so I fell down way deep. But if I can't have the real you, then let me make a 3D print of you.
What are you doing? I'm laying some cable. It's that time again. It's joke time with Dave. Well, I don't know whether it's a joke. However, I went to the bank the other day and it's been happening to me quite a bit. I don't know what's going on with these banks, Roz. Every time I rock up to them, they say the same thing. I don't think the banks have been filling their ATMs up. Reason being, every time I go there it says insufficient funds. I don't know, maybe they need to put more money in their machines. Catches.